What's up, EV Clan? And welcome back to the Pokemon Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. And today, I hope we can get through Mount Moon. So last episode, we did not make a whole lot of progress on Mount Moon. So I went back, I got more Pokeballs, I got potions, yep. And, hopefully this goes better. I am now realizing, I don't have a whole lot of potions, but I do have a revive, and I can sell that. So just to be safe, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna sell that, I'm gonna buy myself some more potions. But, yeah. The other day, I was playing, New Super Luigi U for the first time in a while, because obviously I'd been, like, trying to 100% New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, so I thought I'd do the same with New Super Luigi U, because, like, you know, that's part of the game. But, like, oh my gosh, did I forget, like, how different the two games were? Because, like, New Super Luigi U is so much more, like, floaty, and it's, like, slippery, and I really just, like, not a fan of it. I'm really not a fan of it. Like, I hate to say, but it's just, like, I definitely prefer New Super Mario Bros. U. Like, I will probably try to 100% that one, too, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy it as much as New Super Mario Bros. U. Because in the grand scheme of things, it was, like, originally a DLC, I think, for New Super Mario Bros. U. Like, on the original Wii U, it was a DLC. And then, obviously, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe comes with both New Super Mario Bros. U, has New Super Mario Bros. U, and, of course, it comes with New Super Luigi U. Because I think that was, like, the year of Luigi or whatever. Yeah, it's just, like, it was DLC. It's not, like, a full game. I mean, it is a full game, but, like, it was DLC to another game, so it would make sense that, like, every level is only 100 seconds. Like, they're short, quick levels. But, like, I completely forgot about that aspect of it, and then I played it, and I'm like, oh, yeah. This is why I've only beaten this game once, when I've beaten New Super Mario Bros. U 3 times. It's just like, I'm not a fan of it. I can see why someone might like, the quick levels, quick, fast-paced levels, but, like, the floatiness and the slipperiness is just too much for me. But, yeah. I think that New Super Mario Bros. U is obviously honestly pretty underrated. Because people think of it as, like, oh, this is the 4th New Super Mario Bros. Game, and like, some people, like, buy New Super Mario Bros. U were so tired of New Super Mario Bros. And, like, that's why they hated it. But it's, like, it's a good game. Like, it did a lot of interesting stuff that I feel like no New Super Mario Bros. Game did before it. Like, obviously, like, Nabbit is an interesting new character that was introduced in that one. You got, like, the Brambles, which are an interesting enemy. You got, there's a bunch of other stuff. Oh, you got those platforms. I don't know if those platforms were in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. But, I don't know. Like, New Super Mario Bros. U, obviously New Super Mario Bros. DS is the best, New Super Mario Bros. Game. It is, like, one of the best-selling games of all time, I think. And I really think that by making more New Super Mario Bros. Games, they were just trying to live up to New Super Mario Bros. DS's success. They were trying desperately to get another game that was that successful, but, like, they couldn't, because, you know, New Super Mario Bros. DS was as successful as it was, really, because people missed 2D Mario. So making more 2D Mario isn't going to make a more successful game. It's only going to get less successful from New Super Mario Bros. But anyway, this is a Kabutops, so we're switching out. We go to Olivia. But, yeah, I like the blue shell. I really didn't before I played through it, like, the first time I played through the game, so currently, my current playthrough is actually, like, the second time I played through the game, because I did play through it on my brother's 3DS, which used to be mine, by the way. It was a hand-me-down from a family friend, and then I handed it down to my brother after that, and then it broke, and he got another 3DS. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. He got another 3DS after that because it broke, because obviously at this point 3DSs are quite old. That was fairly recent. And then he got another one, and that one broke too. He kind of, like, a couple buttons on it stopped working, and then he got another one because of those broken buttons. But then that one started breaking, so he like went back to the other one. He was like he switches between them, like so now he has like 2 3DSs, but neither one works absolutely flawlessly. And he just like switches depending on the game, because like one of them, the button is broken, but then he might not need that button for a certain game, so we'll switch back to that one. But Sand Slash, fully evolved Pokemon, but I'm not too scared because I am 8 levels above. But yeah, like New Super Mario Bros. Oh my gosh, so much better on the second playthrough. The first playthrough, my first playthrough of New Super Mario Bros. Was after I got after I already played New Super Mario Bros. 2, and I already thought it was better. But having played like so many other Mario games since my first playthrough, it was great to come back to New Super Mario Bros. DS and be like, this is still a fantastic game. But yeah, I'm gonna keep Alice in, and then switch out. We're just gonna do some good old-fashioned Switch training. But I think that, like, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I never had a Wii, or a Wii U. So, I've never played through New Super Mario Bros. Wii fully. Obviously New Super Mario Bros. DS, I've beaten, and I'm currently working 100%ing. I'm also at New Super Mario Bros. 2, was the first New Super Mario Bros. Game I played and beat. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is, like, I'm currently trying to 100% it, and I'm at a point where I've gotten, like, everything that I could. Like, I've gone through all the worlds, and I've gotten, like, all the stuff that I could find. So now I gotta look up the remainder of it, and then and then I'm basically done. Like, then I have to obviously do the Star World once I get all the golden star tokens in every world. And I'm excited for that, because I don't really know what that is too well. I don't know a lot about that, like, final special world in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and it honestly looks really cool. It is like Super Mario World vibes, which was already really cool. You know how, like, you're in, like, a world that's shaped like a star. But now it's, like, even better because it's more HD. And, like, obviously I get if you like the new Super Mario World one better, because, like, nostalgia, you know. But, like, I'm just glad that there's another world shaped like a star, filled with really hard levels, and in a newer game, and the levels are not called Totally Tubular or some crap like that. I can't actually recall if I've ever beaten Super Mario World. I beat Super Mario Bros. By abusing save states, because I'm not very good at Mario. I've gotten better at Mario over the years, so maybe if I went back to it, I would be able to. But, like, oh my gosh, does Super Mario Bros. Require, like, so much precision? Like, people are not kidding when they say older games were harder, and that's when I realized it, when I played Super Mario Bros. Because I'm like, this crap is so freaking difficult! Like, I couldn't even get past the first castle before I was like, oh yeah, I'm cheating constantly. I played it on, like, the little Nintendo Switch Online thing, where you have, like, or you can constantly, like, reverse time. And I was literally like, oh, died, reverse, died again, reverse. It's like, I could play it legitimately, but the thing is, like, if I did that, then there'd be a chance of me getting a game over, and then I have to do the whole thing over again. It's a massive deterrent to play when it comes to playing the game legitimately. It's a massive deterrent if you lose and you have to start all over, because then it's like you don't even want to chance it. But yeah, I was, like, working on New Super Mario Bros. DS is, like, the perfect amount of difficulty, because, like, it's difficult to the point where I got a couple game overs, and I did get sent back a few times, and, like, I think that's great, like, how newer games do it, where game overs, like, not newer games, but, like, the new Super Mario Bros. Games, where they send you back to the last point where you saved, and they don't give you the ability to, like, save during the during like actual. They don't give you the ability to save when you want. Like they save you, they give you a save after like a tower or a castle, and so you have to like every time you beat a tower, that is sort of like a checkpoint, and then when you get a game over, you have to go back to that. Because obviously it's too severe a punishment to just be sent back to the beginning of the game when you get a game over. I think that is just absurd, and it is just a massive deterrent from playing older games for me. But like New Super Mario Bros. DS, it is like just the right amount of punishment, because that is something I will say about like newer games, is that like getting a game over means nothing. To the point where it's just like, why do I even care? Like you didn't, oh no, game over, but you didn't punish me, so I'm just gonna go right back into it. Like, Super Mario 3D World, I have never tried to get lives. I've never been looking for lives in that game, because like, to me, I just don't need them. It's like, oh yeah, if you get a game over, you'll have to restart the level without checkpoints, without your checkpoint. And it's like, okay, all the levels in this game are easy, so it doesn't matter. And like the one time that it might have mattered, Champions Road, it's like, oh no, you got a game over, you have to restart without checkpoints. And it's like, there's no checkpoints in this level. The one level that's hard doesn't have checkpoints, so it's like, I still don't care about getting a game over. I will say, like, it did get kind of annoying to have to, like, keep getting game overs and keep watching that game over animation when I was doing Champions Road and losing over and over again for, like, 18 hours, but it's like, there was no point in the game where I was, like, actively searching for lives, because it just doesn't matter. It's like, oh yeah, oh no, I got a game over in the level, so now I have to just restart the level and do like 5 minutes over again. It is really just like disappointing to me that like how like life systems just lasted so long in games, and I don't mind life systems, but if you run out of lives, there should be a punishment. Like, if there's lives in a game, then there should be a point to it. Like, I do really like, though, in Super Mario 3D World, how they have, like, the crown. It's like, whoever gets the most points gets a crown. Because it's such an arbitrary thing. It's like, oh yeah, there's so many things that decide points, but, like, and normally it doesn't matter to the average player, but then suddenly, like, you get the crown, and to an extent it still doesn't matter. Like, I'm sure people aren't legitimately keeping track of their points, but all of a sudden then it's like, we're pulling a big job here, kid, get lost! All of a sudden it's like, just, someone has a crown, because nobody pays attention to points, and then somebody gets a crown, and, like, nobody saw it coming, you know, because nobody's paying attention to the point count. So, someone gets a crown, and then everybody's like, oh yeah, I want the crown. And so then, like, once that first person gets the crown, all of a sudden everybody's, like, ground and pounding that person to see if they can get the crown, and I think that's such a fun thing. I think that, like, I saw recently a video on, like, that new Super Mario Bros. DS, online, like, battle thing, because I know that's a thing in the game, how you do, like, the battles, like, with multiplayer. But there's like a new online, like, ROM hack type of thing that I saw. And that sounds really fun. Too bad I don't have friends. But yeah, like, I never seen the multiplayer for New Super Mario Bros. DS. So I didn't know that was even a thing. But like, that just looks really fun. And I think that New Super Mario Bros. DS is just, like, so much. They did so much in New Super Mario Bros. DS, like, to, like, innovate. And I think the main problem with, like, future New Super Mario Bros. Games is that they didn't do enough to differentiate from, like, old stuff. They didn't add enough that was new to the point where people were like, wow, this is a great new game, because it just didn't feel fresh. And I think that is one of the major downfalls of the New Super Mario Bros. Series. Why people came to dislike it, is because it just wasn't fresh enough. So you are good. Yes, Mr. Team Rocket Man, I am very good at this. totally haven't lost like 5 times. I've lost 4 times. That's correct, I haven't lost 5 times. But, what level is Alice at? Alice is at level 20. So, they're only a level below Olivia. We have a nice, balanced team in terms of levels. That's pretty good. Obviously, you should always expect the starter to be higher leveled by just a little bit, because normally your starter is, like, the strongest Pokemon on your team. But, like, I guess this is a randomizer, so that's not necessarily the case. But, like, starters are just good. They're made to be good. Like, they are made to be the Pokemon. Like, when they evolve, they become cracked. In most games. In all games. Like, your starter is not only supposed to be the Pokemon you start with, but the Pokemon you continue with throughout your journey. They don't want you to botch your starter. But, here's a gold bat. Alice can't hit this thing, and even if they could, they're out of bone clubs. So, let's switch to Olivia. The switch training could be quite costly to us. So, perhaps we should get Alice out of the front, but I really want Alice to continue gaining SP, so I don't know. But yeah, I think that one issue that I have with New Super Mario Bros. U is that just like they have yellow Toad and they have blue Toad, but like why can't you be all the colors of Toad? You know? I get why you couldn't be like red one, but why is there not more color choices? Because there have been more Toads in the Super Mario series. There have been more colored Toads than just yellow and blue. I'm fairly sure. Maybe not like the main game series, but like there have definitely been other colors of Toad in like spin-offs at least. It's just like yellow and blue seem like such a random color combination. But then when I think about it, I guess it's just like those are the primary colors, you know? Like red Toad is already taken by the game. Yellow and blue, those are 3 primary colors. So I guess it makes sense why there aren't any other ones, but like I don't understand why yellow is the default and then you have to like switch it to blue. Because it's like, why can't there just be 2 Toad characters? Especially in like New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, it doesn't make sense. Like why didn't they just make New Super Mario Bros. I don't know if in the original New Super Mario Bros. I don't know if in the original New Super Mario Bros. There were like 2 Toad characters and then they mixed them together in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. But if they did, that's like a massive, big dumb. Just like, why would you do that? Because now people, they just get rid of it, didn't they? No, I think that is like, I think that's messed up because I feel like I remember people being like they got rid of Blue Toad. And then people were like, no, you have to go to Yellow Toad and you have to, press the trigger. And it's like, I don't like that. It's also just, like, one step that I don't want to do. Like, switching through my characters, I'm like, oh, I could play Blue Toad, but Yellow's right there. But it's like, I don't want to go through the effort to press an extra button. I'm not going to ever play Blue Toad, because even if I like Blue Toad better, even if I like the look of Blue Toad better, even if I don't like the yellow spots on Toad, I'm still not going to play Blue Toad, because that's one extra button press that I don't need to do. So, like, why would I? And I know it sounds lazy, but, like, those extra button presses add up. But, like, I don't understand why adding new characters means you would have to, like, get rid of one character slot, and instead put them together with another character. Because, especially when, like, it's not even like, oh, they want it to have the same amount of characters as the original. Because they added Toadette and Nabbit. It used to be 4, I'd imagine. Yeah, Mario, Luigi, Blue Toad, Yellow Toad. And then they were like, oh, let's combine Blue Toad and Yellow Toad. But that still doesn't give you the same amount of characters that you had in the original. So it's like, what's the point? Now you have Mario, Luigi, Yellow Toad, Toadette, and Nabbit. That's 5. Also, I love that Nabbit is back. Like, we haven't seen Nabbit in a hot minute, I don't think. I think that's because, like, New Super Mario Bros. U is relatively old, I think. Like, I don't know when the original came out, because, like I said, I didn't have a Wii U. I didn't really even know when the Wii U was making games. I don't quite remember the years. But, little kids should leave grown-ups alone. Take note, kids. Leave the grown-ups alone. But, I don't really know the dates of release of all the, like, Wii U games. However, what I do know is that, this Venusaur is terrifying. No, what I do know is that, like, it was a decent amount of time ago, especially because I think that Mario Kart 8 is like 10 years old or some crap like that. But so that should mean also that New Super Mario Bros. U is relatively old, I think. Oh my gosh, we are going to die here, aren't we? This is not good. This is really not very good. Dang, man. Venusaur's so freaking bulky. Just why? Why do you have a Venusaur? Come on, man. And he's got Leech Seed too. Okay, luckily he's only going for Leech Seed, the dummy. But like, please just keep doing that. Actually. Oh my gosh, Water Gun does nothing. Not even the stab helps. This is just gonna take a long time. We have the potions to stall him. Theoretically, we have the potions we need to stall him out. But I don't like that he's lowering my attack. Cubone also has no bone clubs left, otherwise this would have been easy, because then we have something to hit him on the super effective poison side. But, yeah, we definitely need to heal here, just in case he hits us with a Vine Whip, because I think that might kill at this point with the Leech Seed. I don't know if we have enough potions to get through this, not gonna lie. This is rough. This is not good. Not a good situation. But, I did play, Super Mario Bros. on Super Mario All-Stars. I never played, like, the original version. And I do plan on playing, like, the rest of that trilogy at some point. I don't recall if I finished Super Mario World. I definitely didn't finish Super Mario Land. I played World 1 of Super Mario Land. And then I, like, promptly forgot about it. But yeah, I'd like to finish that at some point. And if I haven't yet finished Super Mario World, I'd like to do that as well. But the issue with Super Mario World is that I need Nintendo Online to finish that. And, Nintendo Switch Online kept on, like, using self-renewal, and I wish that while it was off, you could turn off automatic renewal, because automatic renewal just makes me broke on eShop. But, just through automatic renewal, I became absolutely broke on eShop, and I can no longer pay for Nintendo Switch Online, because it was continuing to pay Nintendo Switch Online, when I wasn't even playing on my Nintendo Switch. So just not good. But what I think I should do is probably start using Sand Attack. But just like, I think it's too late for that. I think I just have to keep going at it at this point. I really hate that I have to keep healing. But that's why. 47, that does 12. Okay, I'll live a crit from that. Now that I know that, I feel much safer to go for this. But yeah, Super Mario World, honestly, like, very good. But I don't see why... I don't see, like... It was okay. It was very good. But, like, all Mario games are very good. Like, I don't see the hype. I'm sure if I was nostalgic towards it, I'd absolutely love the game. But, like, playing it with no nostalgia, I was, like... It was like, eh. Meh. Come fight me in the comments for that one, but, like, Super Mario World is meh. We're dead, man. This really isn't good. Do we have, like, a... Can we use this in battle? We cannot use this in battle. Yeah, I mean... Dang. Fudge, man. This is seriously how we lose a run. This is seriously how we lose a run. You're joking, man. This doesn't do anything, right, with all those growls? That doesn't do anything. I can't believe this. What if he just never used Vine Whip again? What if that's just, like, what happened here? If I use that PP up, I don't know if it would have, like, restored the PP. after killing a freaking Zapdos, we get stopped by a Venusaur. This is what I'm saying, guys. This is what I mean when I say, like, you have to try to lose with a Venusaur. Because this crap is absolutely absurd. He is 5 levels below me and still wrecking me. There's so many things I could have done. There are so many things I could have done. I could have just gone back to the Pokemon Center. Oh my gosh, I hate myself for not doing that. But, like, why would you go back to the Pokemon Center in the middle of a cave when you have so many potions and your health is fine? Why would you do that? I don't... Kill me, Venusaur! Just kill me. Just kill me, 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 just kill me. Man. Well, thank you so much for watching, Eevee Clan. I guess, next episode we'll have another run up and running, I suppose. Man! I was feeling so good about this one. This one felt so good. And then suddenly, Venusaur just comes in and ruins it all. What the heck? Well, hope you enjoyed, guys. This is Alex Espion, signing off.